And you guys are live.
Okay.
Yeah. So, pleasant good evening. We do apologize for our little delay here. You know how it is with technology and having to organize things. So, of course, yours truly, Dr. Jason Batson, and I'm in esteemed company this evening. One of our senior consultants, Miss Karishma Ramdan. How are you doing, ma'am?
I am fine. How are you?
I am good. I am good.
Good.
So, of course, we have a packed program tonight. Keep in mind that this is our interactive segment that we're going to have. So, you know, all you guys who have issues associated, whether it be diabetes, hypertension, different issues associated with cardiovascular problems. You know, one of the things we focusing on at Batson and Associates now is actually categorizing the clinics that we do. And the reason for that is because, you know, so many persons out there not aware that there are a number of things that you can get assistance with. But they may hear us specifically talk about diabetes. So in other words, a lot of persons want specifically to know if Batson Associates can address this question. Because a lot of them sometimes frustrated, Ms. Ramdan.
Yes.
They would have gone places before, they would have done certain things, and they may not be satisfied. And it could be a number of reasons. Maybe the protocol could have been designed better.
Yes.
That's one. But one of the major issues a lot of people have is their inability to maintain consistency and discipline, especially as regards to one's health, sorry. And it is very important that we ensure that there is some measure of consistency, some measure of discipline as regards to what we want you to accomplish. Because obviously, is your health you're dealing with.
Yes.
So if you come to us, for example, with a cardiovascular problem, so let's say we would have done echocardiograms, you may have done a 24-hour Holter monitor. Based on these specific recommendations, now we would now put certain things in place where we would now ensure that after the protocol is followed, there's a before and after.
Yes.
Because we have to compare.
Compare.
Good. And that's one of the things that we do at Batson Associates. So let me say, of course, a pleasant good evening again to our listeners. Keep in mind it is interactive, so keep the questions coming as quickly as possible. Of course, we have our live draw tonight as well. So you all watch the box, so let's see the you proper. So
Yes, yes.
we're going to be having our draw for our Father's Day. That was for the month of June, correct?
Yes.
Good. And of course, as I said, we discussed in health. Keep in mind our social media platforms. We are Batson and Associates Limited on Facebook. On Instagram, we are Batson and Associates TT. On YouTube, it's Batson and Associates Trinidad. And on TikTok, it's at Batson and Associates. That's how you say it, at Batson and Associates. Good.
Okay, just say Batson and Associates.
Batson and Associates.
And the reason why we took so long to do the Father's Day giveaway, we wanted to make sure everybody have ample time to take part in the giveaway.
Okay.
That's
good.
why we're now releasing it. Just letting you guys know.
Okay, good. Excellent. So keep in mind, of course, again, those social media handles. So YouTube, it's Batson and Associates Trinidad. TikTok is Batson and Associates. Facebook is Batson and Associates Limited. And Instagram is Batson and Associates TT. Good. Let me say, of course, a pleasant good evening to Miss Annabella Bay in the house. Annabella Bay, pleasant good evening. All share the live, tag 5 people, follow, like, and share. Thank you so much for that. We have Miss Fiola Rodda is in the house. She says, good evening. Nice to see you tonight. Miss Annabella Bay, of course, she tagged Jess Kennedy, Natalie Kojo, Nelson, Trisha C, Wilshire, Natalie Dennis, Crystal Charles. But Annabelle, you know real people, girl. The amount of people you tag so far. Miss Tara Lachman, she says, good evening, Dr. B and staff and everyone on the line. Good. So good evening to you guys. So of course, Ms. Ramdan and I will have a little discussion. And of course, as time goes along, we really ask that you ask your questions. Ms. Ramdan is actually manning the Instagram. So you can ask your question on Instagram. And of course, I will be taking a look at the Facebook. What we're going to do, of course, keep in mind our open clinic days at all our locations. So Shogunas is first floor Money Talks building in Montrose, Shogunas. That telephone number for Shogunas is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. And that office, of course, is located on the first floor of Money Talks building. That is Money Talks building in Montrose, Chagonas. Debe is the corner of Ramsamut Trace and the SS Erin Main Road in Debe. That number for Debe is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. St. James is Red Edge Mall, Western Main Road, St. James. That telephone number for St. James is 220-8113. And of course, Tobago, God's willing, Tobago is the Triangle Building in Scarborough, Tobago. That number for Tobago is 226-4553. Again, that's 226-4553. You're listening to Dr. Jason Batson, the Senior Medical Director at Batson and Associates. And of course, our very competent and qualified, well-experienced blood microscopist, senior consultant, Miss Karishma Ramdan. Miss Ramdan, I always tell persons that you are one of the longest members of staff at Batson and Associates, especially as the aspect of blood analysis, blood microscopy consultants. Let me say, of course, a pleasant good evening to Miss Tara Lachman, Miss Tiffany, as well as Miss Vidya Abdul, Miss Dana Patel, Miss Kamla Samaru. Always a pleasure to have you. Good night to you, Mr. Randy Regis. Greetings to you as well, sir. Yeah, so what has that experience what is that experience like for you in terms of what you normally do at Batson and Associates?
So let me say a pleasant good night to our Instagram, those of you all who are locked on. For those of you all who don't know, who are new here, I am Karishma Ramdan, one of the senior consultants, blood microscopist for Batson and Associates. I've been working with Batson and Associates for primarily about 11 years, but doing the blood analysis for a period about 10 years, which I was trained directly from Dr. Batson and then, doing some courses online. And it's been really amazing dealing with clients because I love dealing with people. I love helping people. And most importantly, I love when people get results. There's a different feeling. It comes like they're your children that you're seeing about.
Right.
And as you was mentioning before, about the letters and point of reference, that's how we gauge our, our improvement, things like that. And from the years of experience that I have at Batson and Associates, we have seen significant growth in everything.
True.
All in our products, all our clients, and we have seen much more consistency compared to before as well too.
Of course,
yes,
definitely.
we have seen much more, because some people, they have different issues as to why, they might not be consistent. But
Yes.
at Batson and Associates, we always try to make a proper, comfortable protocol for them to be comfortable, whether it be financially, whether it be, something. We try to work around it because we can help, everyone. We try our best to help persons, so to give them hope.
Yes.
And it might sound bad, but we sometimes are their last resort.
Yeah.
But
Most of the
they
time.
stick with us,
Yeah.
because we always get that, Ms. Ramdan, Dr. Batson, I tried everything. I'm going to give you a, so now we at a very challenge, that we need to keep them,
Yes.
But it's not hard. Once we're able to deal with the root cause of the problem, which we are always about, we have done a great job in that.
Good. Excellent. Of course, let me say pleasant good afternoon to Miss good evening, to Miss Sharon Theodore, Miss Jacqueline Tyson. Always a pleasure to have you in. She says good night, Dr. Batson, Miss Ramdan,
Yes,
and good night to all on the live. Annabella B, of course, she says nice to meet Miss Ramdan.
Good night to you.
So the thing is, Miss Joyce Smith as well, 63. Blessed night, everyone. Hand pink waving. Okay, Miss it's Juliana Cabrera. Good night, Dr. Batson and Miss Ramdan. Miss Elizabeth Mary, good evening, everyone. Dr. Batson and Associates, Miss Ramdan. Good seeing you again this evening. And of course, Shakil, thank you for the blessing of this platform always. Miss Paula Ruchan, good night to you. So Miss Tara Lutchman, we actually have our first question.
Yes.
And Ms. Lutchman is asking, question, if one has a mild case of glaucoma, not quite ready for surgery, is there a remedy for cases of this nature at your institution? I expect the answer, but want to hear it directly. Okay, good. Ms. Lutchman, that's a very good question.
Yes.
Now, you mentioned glaucoma, right? Now, let me tell you something with glaucoma. Glaucoma is an eye imbalance that surgically you really don't want to have to deal with surgery-wise. And I'll tell you why. Remember, glaucoma is high ocular pressure in your eyes. If you have high ocular pressure, it means you have high cerebrovascular pressure, which means the pressure in here is too high, which could be a number of reasons. So one of the things we have to do is reduce that pressure in the cerebral hemisphere and improve your circulation overall. That's a very, very important thing. So in order for us to do that, it means that it requires, our blood analysis, our magnetic resonance analysis, those type of things. And that is something that we do at Batson Associates. So what I would suggest you do, we have helped persons with glaucoma. We have numerous testimonies, numerous satisfied clients as regards to eye problems, simply because with glaucoma, one of the only surgeries I know for glaucoma is a shunt. And I know if you put a shunt in your eye, you are blind. Right? So what a shunt is, it behaves, imagine you have something like a straw, like about this, well, it's not this length, but it's going to be shorter. And what they have to do is actually insert the shunt into the eye. So it acts like an overflow and the excess fluid goes inside of there. But the thing is, when you do that surgery, subsequent to that, you're blind. And eyes are very tricky thing for me. I'm very cautious when coming to persons with the eyes. Very, very, very cautious as regards to that. So you could, of course, feel free to give us a call or visit. Miss Ingrid Hannibal, a pleasant good night to you. Miss Honey Bay, I miss you this morning, girl. Honey Bay says good night, Doc. Shakil, good night. Dr. Ramdan with her beautiful self. You understand? Staff and viewers. Cindy Hoyt, where you, hun? Yeah, she was here this morning and you wasn't here. You weren't here. Miss Annie Love says good night. Carriel Debadine says good night. Karishma and Dr. Batson. Kyle Thomas, Annie Love, Miss Ria, Marcia, Bruce. What are they coming in, man? Good, I like that, man. So that's what I had to do. I shall come in tonight and bring a consultant with me. All right. So okay, so we have a question from Miss Annabella B. She says, how can a diabetic get rid of protein in their urine? Okay, that's a very good question. Before I go over to Ms. Ramdan, first of all, if you have protein in your urine, diabetes is not your only issue. You actually have a renal situation. Yes. So it means that we need to pay some serious attention to the kidneys. That's very important, right? So a number of things going to have to be taken into consideration. We need to look at your hydration. Of course, your blood analysis is imperative. So you need to have that blood analysis done. You need to have that magnetic resonance analysis done. Let's see everything from its the base, and then once we see that, we're actually able to give you definite assistance where that is concerned. Ms. Ramdan, I don't know if you want to add anything where that is concerned.
Definitely. So as you mentioned, blood analysis and the MRA scan. The MRA scan, which is magnetic resonance analysis, it's able to scan the kidney. So we're able to have a little idea of the function of the kidney. It's able to tell us the protein level as well too, as mentioned. And from the blood analysis, we're able to look at your hydration levels, your circulation, because once you have problems with high levels of protein, the kidney is affected really, really badly there. So we have to look at your water intake. We have to look at your diet as well too. You have to look at what you're putting in as well too. So pay attention to that.
Good, exactly. One of the things too as well, which we offer at Batson Associates, and we get a number of results with, is kidney.
Yes.
That's actually something we're gonna actually start to do in on a larger scale. I mean, the only reason why Batson Associates is at the level that it is, and it's still a large level, but I mean we could go and will go way further, is to ensure that we put things in place to deal with the demand,
Yes.
that's the thing. Our protocol works, Definitely it works. There's no problem we might be about it. We have had persons who came to us with an EGFR of stage 5. We were able to move them from stage 5 to where? To stage 3B.
Yeah.
There's a client we have, he was stage 4, he's now 2. And we have all the evidentiary and empirical data to back up that.
Yes.
Very, very important. So it's not we come here to play games. I always tell people it's serious. And as I was saying on the program this morning, if you want help and you seriously want help, we will help you.
Yes.
Very, very important. There's a reason for that. Okay, Miss Betty Phillips, she says, good evening, Dr. Batson and Karishma. Miss Frederica Joseph, good night, Dr. Batson and Miss Ramdan. Nice to see you watching from New York. Pleasant good evening to you from New York. Miss June Jatan, always in the house. She says, blessed night, Doc and Miss Ramdan. And to all that locks on blessings. Miss Grace Williams, hi, Miss Ramdan. Good to see you, Dr. Batson. What is your opinion on slippery elm herbs? I like it. Slippery elm is actually a very good herb. It plays a serious role as regards to gastrointestinal balance, proper digestion, that type of thing. However, it is a heated herb, and as a result of that, it is not everybody would be able to tolerate it properly, especially if you are someone who has lack of hydration, you are building up toxins in the body, that type of thing. That's something that we need to also pay very, very close attention to as regards to that. Okay, Miss Teresa Puna, she says, good night. What causes tingling feeling in the hands? That is primarily circulation.
Definitely.
Neuropathy issues as well. So that's something to pay attention to. And we do have an integrative cardiovascular clinic that we run, diabetic clinic, that we run at Batson Associates. So that is something that you could avail yourself of. And of course, we always, with all our clients, regardless of the test that you do, and this is something that I'm actually going to be a little more stringent with.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, you're coming to us for us to help you. And we're going to guide you. We're going to give you the best guidance to give you the results that you want. So now it is mandatory that everyone who comes to us, regardless of the type of test that you have, we want a blood analysis.
Correct.
We want a blood analysis and a magnetic resonance analysis scan. And even if it is you do a blood analysis elsewhere, we want the blood analysis done by us. And the reason for that, I'll tell you, is that different people work differently.
True.
And at Batson Associates, what we have works. And the thing is, information is important to the consultant.
Yes.
Very, very important. The more information, the better we are to deal with your situations. Correct. Very, very important. Correct. Okay. Let me say a pleasant good afternoon good evening to Teresa Pona. She asked about the tingling, and that's what we talk about neuropathy situations, diabetes. With diabetes, I tell people when you have diabetes is like a block of ice in the sun. You're essentially melting. And, it's very important to really pay very close attention to how you do those things. All right? That is very, very important. All right, Miss Cariel Debadine. Oh, she says, great explanation. Yeah. Miss Ashley Catherine Samuel. She said, not seeing Dr. Batson on the IG live, so I came over here. Yeah, Miss Ram, right now, the IG is focused on Miss Ramdan. So I don't know, Miss Ramdan, if you have any questions, careful.
Yes. So, someone said, good night all. Can cataract, or this is on Instagram, can cataract be treated in its early stage to prevent having surgery? Definitely it can be. And especially how it's in the early stage, it will be in a short space of time for us to deal with that from using the Optics Plus formula that we carry at Batson and Associates, which would help primarily to deal with the cataract. But what we recommend, you could do a consultation with us so we can have all the necessary information, evaluation. And we also send you to do a test. So we need a point of reference as well to see the size of the cataract. So we can see from how many bottles you would have to use, and then afterwards, you can retest your eyes back. I mean, we have had many clients with great results of using that eye drop. You would see coming soon on our page all the testimonies of people who would have used the eye drops as well. So definitely, cataract can be treated at this early or even late stage as well too. We have had significant improvements in that.
And results for that.
Yes.
What I could also say as well, as regards to cataract. In fact, not only cataract, but eye health in general. And this is one of the things that we actually focus in a lot on now. And we have some serious plans as regards, especially next year, God's willing, as regards to doing more with eyes and implementing eye protocols and that type of thing. Because so many persons in Trinidad and Tobago, remember, we have a high diabetic population. Once you have a high diabetic population, it means that you have serious issues associated with eyesight and eye problems associated with diabetes, retinal detachment, bleeding behind the eyes, those type of things. So it's very important that, again, we ensure that the necessary recommendations and certain things are put in place as regards to that. So again, feel free to give us a call or visit. Keep in mind our open clinic days, which are open and up and running from in all the offices. Shagona's office, open clinic day. We always have a consultant in that office every day. So you can have your consultations. As regards to my availability in Shagona's, it is usually a Wednesday. And of course, we know this Wednesday are seriously packed days.
Yes.
I'm in the process, because of my workload, of doing things in a particular way so that we can now be more efficient and effective in facilitating the clients and getting you processed effectively and efficiently. That is the important thing. People come and the time, the time, but we want you to get the results that you want. Remember, there's your health you're talking about, and we want you to get the results that you came to get.
Correct.
So whether it be diabetes, whether it be hypertension, whether it be acid reflux, whether it be issues associated with diabetes. We have a diabetic population. Trinidad have a population. We have about 1.7, 1.8 million. For the longest while, it's saying 1.2. And that's since I was a little boy. We can't be 1.2 million still. You can't tell me that amount of people dying when they come and we hear nobody being born. So I think our population could be anywhere between about 1.6, 1.7 million people. Right? They are saying that we have a population that is 1/3 diabetic. So we're talking about we have over 300. We have over 300,000 diabetics in this country. That is madness.
Yeah.
That's madness of the highest order. So we need to put some things in place. And at Batson Associates, we carry an exceptionally good diabetic protocol. Okay, Karishma, you have any more questions on
No, not on the Instagram. I think Miss Dana Patel, right? She was asking. Good evening again. I'm new here. Okay, welcome. Do you all deal with persons who suffer from PCOS?
Yeah, man.
Yes, definitely.
Go ahead.
So PCOS stands for polycystic ovarian syndrome, which we deal with, which is primarily a hormonal imbalance, which stems from the endocrine system. And the endocrine system is a system that controls your glands. So you have your thyroid, your parathyroid, your pituitary, all these things. And we definitely deal with PCOS. We have dealt with many females since I'm working there beyond, and we have gotten significant amount of improvements with that. So whether it be, painful menstrual cycle, skipping, things like that, people who have problems with infertility, like all those things. So we definitely deal with that. One of our starring products are our Uterine Plus,
Yes.
which helps directly with hormonal imbalance, and it's not just for PCOS. Exactly. It's for the entire endocrine system. That's why it's called Uterine Plus, for the whole entire uterine area. So you can, I'm not sure where you're from, but you can give us a call at head office 222-8261, or you can send us a WhatsApp at 314-9975, and we can schedule a consultation, and we could definitely help you with that, Miss Dina.
Definitely. So again, David's telephone number is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. St. James, of course, is Red Edge Mall, Western Main Road, St. James. That telephone number for St. James is 220-8113. That's 220-8113. And of course, Tobago is the Triangle Building in Scarborough, Tobago. That number in Tobago is 226-4553. Again, that's 226-4553. If we look at our online consultation, so all our international clients who are interested in actually dealing with us, interested in getting a consultation, that international number, of course, area code 868, that's 868-373-2388. Again, that's 868-373-2388. And of course, we have open clinic days in all of our locations. Shagonas is located on the first floor of Money Talks building in Montrose. Shagonas, that telephone number is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. So you could actually get some information on the uterine formula. You could also get information on the eye optics formula, exceptionally great eye drop that helps with so many different problems associated with eyes. Because what it does, it actually is an eye detox. You can imagine you have an eye detox to use. You could imagine the benefits that you get. No one has ever used eye optics formula and not come back with a good report.
True.
Exceptionally good product.
Very
okay. let me, of course, say again, Ms. Tara Lutchman, she says, okay, she found the number on the Facebook page. Miss Annette Robinson says, good evening, Dr. Batson and staff. Blessings from New York to all.
Good night.
Miss Annette Robinson again. Thanks for this evening session. You're very welcome. Miss Felicia James, she says, hi, good night. My daughter does drink milk and any milk-based drinks. What can I use for her, please? Okay, so is it that you're saying your daughter does not use milk? Check back your question, Miss Felicia James. Miss Debbie Rupchan says, hey, long time I didn't catch up with you, Doc. Nevertheless, my full support. Lots of love. Thank you so very much for that. Miss Felicia James, she says she's 14. But clarify for me if she does not drink milk, because I think that's what you want to say. Because in the question, it says, hi, good night. My daughter does drink milk or any milk-based products. What can I use for her? Miss Kathleen Ishmael, she says, always a beautiful blessing. Okay, you're very welcome. Miss Dina Patel, she says, thank you. I'm from San Fernando area. Will WhatsApp you all. Good. So that WhatsApp number again, the 314-9975 number would be adequate there or applicable. So that's 314-9975 or 222-8261. We know today's Sunday. You have nobody to answer the phone there right now. However, if you call, we will return your calls.
Tomorrow we will make sure and check those phones and respond to your messages going forward.
Yes. Miss Lucy Lara, pleasant good evening to you. Joy Lewis, she says, good evening, Dr. Batson and Miss Ramdan. What can be used to correct brittle nails? Do you think with brittle nails, if you have problems, hair, skin, nails, those type of things, you're looking at, that's nutritional deficiency, right? You could also have some problems with absorption because we have a lot of persons with issues associated with they don't get proper assimilation. A lot of people walking around with serious digestive problems. A lot of individuals. And the reason for that a lot of the times is because they have malabsorption. And that's something that we actually correct at Batson Associates.
Definitely.
The blood analysis always gives us key information as regards to gastrointestinal function, gastrointestinal system, that type of thing.
Even down to the MRI scan that we do, it's able to look at that peristalsis, so your muscular movement, your proper absorption, and we've had many clients with same problems as that. You are eating, but it's not digesting properly, or sometimes you're not putting in the correct thing. And from the blood analysis, you're able to see if you are taking in your proper nutrients or not.
Correct, definitely. Because, as I said, a lot of persons, a wise man once said, to eat is human, to digest is divine. So there are a lot of persons, your food just does not digest properly. You're not getting your magnesium, you're not getting your manganese, you're not getting your selenium. Vital macro and micronutrients are not being absorbed. And because of the issues associated with serious digestive imbalance, you end up with some serious problems. Okay. Let me say a pleasant good evening to Miss Marcia Letrin, always in the house. She says, good night, Dr. Batson and Associates. Have a blessed and wonderful night. Same to you, my dear. Miss Chan Kisoon says, good night, everyone. I don't know if you're new on the thing. Mr. Jaheen Jabari Green.
Good night, Mr. Green.
Good evening, sir. How are you? Miss Frederica Joseph. She says, my question is, how many eggs can I eat daily? Can you talk about health benefits? Thank you. Very quickly, as regards to eggs is actually a very healthy food. I, of course, prefer common fold eggs for a number of reasons. The organic ones as best as possible. And the reason for that is, egg in itself actually has some serious benefits as relates to protein. Egg actually has something known as choline, which plays a significant role in your skin, your eyes, and that type of thing. Contrary to popular belief, do not show the yellow of your egg at all, ever in life. You are wasting your money. In that the yellow of the egg has the most benefit, right? I would recommend if you use one every day, that is not a problem. For people who are more involved in physical activity, you want to maintain proper muscle mass and that type of thing, eggs play a significant role as regards to proper muscular function. It also plays a significant role because it has healthy fats in there, so very good for your eyes, your skin, very good for the nerves as well. right? So that's a very good thing that you could actually
Miss
do
James
there.
is saying she does not drink milk, so you were correct.
Oh yes,
Her daughter?
yeah, she
Yes.
doesn't drink milk. To give the truth, she must say nothing, you know, in the sense that you're looking at what would you get your calcium from. Your highest sources of calcium actually come from vegetables. So things like carrots, beetroots, those are very high sources of calcium. Then you have your green family, so things like chia seeds, flax seeds, those type of things also help significantly where that is concerned. Becca is asking, do you carry berberine? Berberine rather. Actually, we do not at this point in time. However, God's willing, we should be starting by August. God's willing. We have sourced, we have actually sourced a very good quality because I am very quality based as regards to a number of things that we have. So very soon. So give us about the next month and a half, because we're July.
Yes.
So we're looking at maybe about the end of August for the latest. I mean, there are a lot of products that we have for you guys. It's not like we have forgotten you, but we just putting some things in place to ensure that we have our various locations organized and set up so that we actually could put certain things in place now. Very, very important.
Yes.
Right? Ms. Joyce Smith said the egg yolk is what baby chicks absorb right after being born, so it is very nutritious.
Dr. Batson, do you know a lot of people is confused by the yellow? Like a lot of clients would say, you know, we don't eat the yellow because it's high in cholesterol.
Yeah, that's what,
it's so beneficial.
No, but that's where all the that's
and,
more. That's not true. That's not true at all. That's not true. As regards to the and you see, one of the things that I always tell individuals, what we do at Batson Associates is basically medical nutrition, you know, which is nutrition in a whole different scope. And that I am very, you know, nutrition always impressed me. It always did, because I believe that with nutrition, you're able to correct a number of imbalances in the body. We have proven it. We have seen it on numerous occasions. So it's a matter of us being able to, you know, dot our I's and cross our T's, and most importantly, give you the results that you want. You're very welcome, Becca. Ms. Frederica Joseph, she says, thank you, Dr. Batson. I use the organic eggs. Miss Pearl Posada, pleasant. Hey, young girl, how you doing? Pleasant. Good night to you.
Good night.
She says, so beautiful. God bless the both of you. Good night. Same to you, my dear. Chan Kisun, she says, I always listen to you, Mr. Batson, and I always tell people of your products. I did use the Sanjulan and the water. Okay, good. And I hope you got some good results from that. Okay. So again, I don't know if you have any questions on Instagram. So guys, it is now 8:55. So of course we would go, because we were a bit delayed. So we started what time? We started about 24 minutes past 8. So we will finish, God's willing, and we'll give ourselves like about an hour and an hour and half again. I mean an hour again, sorry. Or like maybe about a half an hour. So you go to like about half 9. All right, half 9, all around there we will go. We will do our draw in a little bit. Let me say, make a mention to Miss Frederica Joseph, Miss Annabella Bay. She says, Nikisha Kelshell, tell Dr. Batson will be in Tobago tomorrow. Yes, I will be in Tobago. My flight is confirmed, God's willing, and I am going to ensure that I reach and do my due diligence. As I said, this week was interesting. We call it real work. I had a lot on my plate this week, but I don't complain. We got to get what we need to get done, and we need to get it done. Miss Frederica Joseph says, yes, eye optics formula works. My eye pressure went down by 5 in the left and 7 in the right. Thank you for that great product. And these are some of the things I was telling them that we need to extract and put on the those advertisements and so whatnot for our clients, so people can actually see that there are persons who have used the products and have actually gotten some very good results. Okay.
Keep in mind as well, we have that special running for Nerve Restore for the month of July. Nerve Restore, which meaning that discount, so you get a little off, you know, a little less than you would originally pay for the Nerve Restore. Or amazing, one of the Equilibrium line of product. You know, Dr. Batson always mentions Nerve Restore every time he speaks in his programs, because it really works. It helps. I myself would have used it. Well, Dr. Batson always used it, but Nerve Restore is one of our products that helps with directly cognitive function, brain. It helps with sleep. You know, and I've been so amazed by it.
If you want peace of mind, according to Mr. Green said, Dr. Batson, what I don't know what shoes we put in that product. But it, yeah,
No, it's really good.
A-class product.
Yeah, it's really,
We
really
don't. I make. Let me see. Miss. Okay, let me, Miss Marva Crossley Belfast. What is the product to use for cataract? I have been using Optics Plus and the MSN, but still have seen no improvement. Okay, so my question to you is, how long have you used the two?
Yes.
One, and what is the extent of the cataract? Because if we deal with a mature cataract, there's actually an optimal eye drop that we used to get before. Actually in the process, because COVID had spoiled that. The manufacturers, we were getting a lot of problems and that type of thing to actually get it. So that's something that we actually working on assiduously to get back. So give me some indication as to how long you use it, and how consistent it was, and we're gonna basically answer your question. That's Miss Crossley Belfast.
Yes.
Okay. Miss Janice Hampton says hello everyone. Miss Jennifer Valentine, she says good afternoon, Dr. Batson. What can I give someone who was in an accident? Could they drink alkagen water with the antibiotics? Yes, you can. You can use an alkagen water with antibiotics, or some form of alkaline water with the antibiotics. That's not a problem. What I suggest you do is when they finish the antibiotics, then you can get out to us, and I will give you some recommendations to help the body heal faster than usual. And that is something that's very important. Miss Abigail Thomas, she says, good night, Dr. Batson and Miss Karishma Ramdan. Is it okay to drink mineral silver with water and baking soda with water one after the next on a daily basis? Okay, if you're drinking baking soda, usually baking soda is recommended first thing in the morning, right? And the reason why we want that is because the baking soda is out of the way. It doesn't interfere with your digestion and all those things later on in the day. Silver with mineral formula. The thing with baking soda, once you drink the baking soda, you allow 30 minutes to pass and you can drink anything else.
Yes.
So once you drink the baking soda, let's say you drink the baking soda 6 o'clock, by 6:30, 6:35, you could drink your silver with your mineral formula.
Yes.
Good. So that is one of the things that is actually going to help in dealing with your situation.
Yes.
Chan Kisoon says, would the inflammation formula help with swollen ankles, which is very painful? Yes, it would help.
Definitely.
It would definitely. That inflammation formula is a very good product for edema, which is swelling of the limbs. It is also very good as regards to circulation, neuropathy, that type of thing. Okay, Miss Marva answered me. She said over 1 year. Okay, well, definitely what we're going to have to do for you, Miss Crossley, Belfast, is so have you gotten any improvement at all in the eye? And the reason why I'm asking that is a lot of the times we need some sort of empirical data. So sometimes are eye tests, because sometimes you yourself cannot really determine change. Now, I'm not saying that's the case with you, but I was saying that happens with a number of individuals. So we need to ascertain if there was any improvement at all, even if it's slight, whether it's 5%, 10%. But what we're going to have to do is the protocol is going to have to now include that other eye drop, which God's willing, we should have again by the end of August. A lot of our stuff we'll be getting, God's willing, by the end of August because of some of the aspects in terms of the suppliers and whatnot.
We have a question here on Instagram from Miss Pollyanna. She says, good night to Miss Ramdan and Dr. Batson. What types of food are good for persons with PCOS?
That's actually a good question. Well, you definitely want to stay away from chicken. Unless it's organic chicken or yard fowl you're using. You don't want to really use chickens because, I mean, ultimately in the supply chain with chicken and they use a number of antibiotics and hormones. So that is not going to help somebody with polycystic ovarian syndrome. I think that's quite obvious. You have to leave the chicken out, especially the wings. Because the wing is actually where, the injection sites are, and that has higher amounts of hormones and that type of thing. You want to reduce sugar. What you want to include in your diet is nutrient-dense foods and things that are going to help with, you're looking at, for example, things like quinoa, things like more provision.
Yes.
As regards to product-wise and Batson Associates, you're looking at things like your advanced chlorophyll, your inflammation formula, your silver with mineral formula, because what those things actually do is actually help now to bring balance to the base aspect of the body. Very, very important.
Definitely.
Okay. Miss Annette Robinson asked the question. She said, experience a lot with inflammation in the body, throat, eyes. What products do you suggest? Definitely inflammation formula. Inflammation formula, actually, because that product is star product too.
That's a star.
Yeah, that product, we never have enough of that product. This week we're gonna get back in stock because we were actually out of stock last week, right? So that's something that we're gonna have in stock. The silver with the mineral formula, definitely I give them, especially when you're dealing with here, which is sinus. You're dealing with aspect of respiratory, the whole central nervous system, very important as well. Miss Annabella May says, great testimony. Thank you so very much for that. Miss Joyce Smith, 63, says, consistency is the key. Take medication on time every day as needed for results. Well said.
Yeah.
I couldn't say it better than that.
True.
Couldn't say it. And that's the problem with a lot of persons. They're not consistent. And you must be honest with yourself. If you're not consistent, say you're not consistent. You know, but the thing is, consistency and discipline will always give you the results that you're looking for. Yes. Always. All right? Miss Cathy Clark asked the question. Hi, Dr. Batson and Ms. Ramdan. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Yes, thank you so very much. So again, those telephone numbers and locations, we are located on the first floor of Money Talks building. That is Money Talks building in Montrose, Chaguanas. That telephone number is 222. That's 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Debe is the corner of Ramsamon Trace and the SS Erie Main Road in Debe. That telephone number for Debe is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. St. James is Red Edge Mall, Western Main Road, St. James. That number for St. James is 220-8113. That's 220-8113. And of course, Tobago is the Triangle Building in Scarborough, Tobago. That number in Tobago is 226-4553. Again, that's 226-4553. That office is at the Triangle Building in Scarborough, Tobago. Our WhatsApp that you can get us on is 314-9975. Again, that's 314-9975. And of course, for international consults, you can call 868-373-2388. Okay. Any questions on your side there?
No questions here.
Right. Instagram, make sure Ms. Ramdan is manning the Instagram, because it's normally difficult for me to do both.
No questions so far.
Right.
Miss Nikisha Kelsha, my son have a lot of things looking like rash about his body. What can be the cause? So I'll answer that. When you're looking at rash or anything of the skin, it has directly to deal with internal, which would be your blood. And most of the time, 90% of the time, it's from your liver. Your liver plays a significant role in protein metabolism. It converts protein into amino acid into protein. My suggestion is let him come and have that blood analysis done so we can able to deal with the root cause of the problem, because it's not just about recommending something to rub on whatever it is, because that's just putting a plaster on a sore. You want to deal to the bottom of it. And we've had children up to last week. I've dealt with 2 children with same problems with their skin, and the parents was amazed to see what was inside of their blood. And that's a child. It's about 3 years and 5 years. And I contacted them within like a week. And then they noticed a significant improvement. So definitely we can assist that for sure.
Definitely. Okay. Miss Sharon Theodore says, Dr. Batson, I'm asking for a friend. She has gone through with menopause, but is always saying when she's having intercourse, she's very dry. What can she do? Okay, good. That's a problem that a lot of women experience, and it is a hormonal imbalance situation. Women's Formula is a product that can help. We also carry the Nerve Restore is something that will also help. And what we actually have is once we do that evaluation too as well with the hormones, we're actually able to correct that hormonal imbalance situation. A lot of women, and that's why we're going to do a PMS clinic. I really want to do that on a large scale, because I believe so many people have that problem. Like, so I really feel concerned for individuals. I mean, because there are so many persons who suffer out there unnecessarily at that. And you know, a lot of persons consistently amazed when they come on Batson and Associates and the results I get. A lady told me, she said, Dr. Batson, I know how to get better, but I didn't expect to get better so quickly. We're wasting time, you know. We don't have time. Ask these people who just work with me, ask them and tell you. Yeah. We don't have time to play. I am a person, I am a serious advocate as regards to efficiency and effectiveness in anything that you have to do. Sickness is not to be managed and take care of. What you feel that is, that's a business. You want to get better, you have things to do. You have your business to go and see about. You have your trip to go on. You have things to do. You can't be lying down in a bed doing what?
True.
You don't have time for that. Don't have time for that at all. So if you're serious about getting better, and that's why I always tell people, you know, the reason why we say what we say, Mr. Ramdan said, not right here, she could tell you, you know. Mr. Ramdan, why do we tell people when you're coming to us, you must be serious? Why is that? In your experience?
Why does you have to be serious? Because you're going to get the results. You're going to feel better. But you have to make some changes, because at the end of the day, you know, you're going to use the product, and then you're going to come and then say, Dr. Batson, this isn't working, you know. But then Dr. Batson knows what he's doing from so very long.
Yeah, we know.
You can look at
we
you
know when you're lying.
You're not consistent. You know, I saw that.
We know.
Dr. Batson really knows.
I know. When it's sometimes we have to go call and tell us, hey, this happening to me and this happening.
Yes.
First thing I'm going to tell him is Ramdan. Ask them how much water they're drinking. You're not drinking the water.
The pause.
Pause. So it is very important for us to follow through on what. Look, Annabella makes me laugh here because you know we're doing this too long. We even know when you're lying, when you come and tell me I use it and I get no results. I don't know why people just tell you that. We're telling us that for. The thing is, you came to get better, and we want you to get better. Very, very important.
Yes.
Miss Kelshaw says she's coming tomorrow. Very good.
Very
okay, Miss Dana Patel, she has a very good question. She said, what are some precautions someone who suffers from a lung infection, pneumonia, should take? And does it happen to anyone at any time? What causes it? Very good question. Let me tell you something. That and all is something I think we need to do. I think we need to open our chest and a lung clinic. Respiratory. Because I feel sorry. When you have asthma, you have pneumonia, and tuberculosis, and all these things, and you suffer and they dying. Listen to me, you're spinning top in mud, you're wasting time. That is not a hard thing to correct. The silly thing is at Batson Associates, that is why, because any lung problem you have, we want a blood analysis. Apart from your chest x-ray, I want a blood analysis. You know why? Because I guarantee you, without a shadow of a doubt, you have serious gastrointestinal imbalance. I'm not asking you. Because those pathogens, people who have things like sarcoidosis, people who end up with serious lung infections, like tuberculosis, pneumonia, even COVID. We have a lot of people with lung COVID. Remember, post-COVID, we have a lot of lung issues that people dealing with. People falling down and dying, and they know why they're dying. It's a serious, but there is always a solution to a problem, in my opinion. The thing is, what we need to do is cover our bases as regards for information. We don't just tell you to come and do blood analysis because we feel to take your money for you to do blood analysis. No. And since we have made it almost mandatory, and that's one of the things that I'm going to look at, it make it mandatory when you come, you're going to have to do it. Not because we want to take your money, because we want you to get the results that you want. You're sick for too long. Correct. Why are you suffering and have pain for 20 years? You're minding that pain. You know what you could have done in that 20 years? You know what you could have done? If you had planned figure, well, you'd have get soup, you could have sell figure, all kind of thing. Wasting time, man. Okay? Let me say a pleasant good afternoon to again, Miss Joel. Oh yes, Sean Williams Road. She says good night to the best doctor. Miss Joy Smith, 63. She says, what can my daughter take to prevent bowel movements during or immediately after a heavy meal?
That's a good that.
It means that person has some sort of gastrointestinal problem. I would look at digestive restore and digestive balance to be used simultaneously.
Yes.
And of course, the gastrointestinal tea is also a good tea as well to help in
and a detox too. Like when was the last time a detox is done? You know, that Sandulan 7-channel detox, kidney, colon, bloodstream, liver, lymphatic system, skin and your lungs, removing waste toxins. You know, from but gastrointestinal, that simple gastro tea. It's really amazing.
Really amazing. Good. We carry some really excellent teas. Of course, we are widening that whole expanse of these teas that we carry in. Very good teas to help you. So imagine drinking a cup of tea that actually helps with longevity. It helps to improve your your life, as it were. Someone asked a question about mushrooms. I'm a huge advocate of mushrooms. That's something we're gonna be actually doing, God's willing, from we're looking at most likely next year, please God, or the end of the last quarter of this year. Some really good products as regards where that is concerned. Okay, Miss or Sinad Blacks rather asked the question. Good night. I recently purchased your CMOS and I would like to know if it is better to use it unboiled or boiled. Thanks. Unboiled. You maintain better quality when it is not boiled, simply because heat destroys enzymes.
Yes.
So you get the maximum benefit and the maximum derivatives as regards to that particular CMOS. Very, very important. Okay, Honeybay says, what might be an issue with someone that is literally always tired? There's also there's something known as metabolic imbalance, or anyone who has metabolic issues. So what's the word I'm looking for, boy? I'm trying to remember the diagnosis. Is it metabolic fatigue, boy? Yeah. What that is an indication of, it could also be an indication of low blood count too as well, because we have a lot of persons who have serious issues associated with low blood count, and as a result of those issues, you find they have serious problems with strength and levels associated with those things. Okay, so again, blood analysis, magnetic resonance analysis, let's do that diagnostic, get the necessary information so that we're actually able to help you. Ms. Annabella said, Dr. Batson, what's on God's earth can cause someone's breath to really give a strong, pungent scent? It is so bad that others feel upset.
Gastrointestinal.
Gastrointestinal. That person, we fixing that, you know.
Yes.
We fixing that in our.
We
Yeah, there are a lot of persons.
Yeah,
We had a client who, and that is something that you should not be ashamed of. It
Yes.
is an indication.
And this person had on the mask too.
Yeah.
So, you know, we had that.
It was
We
really
had
bad. It's really
really
bad.
bad.
One of the things that we actually going to do and put in place is actually our detox house, which is going to be a whole aspect of detox with a
Detox.
number of different aspects of detoxing and that type of thing. Because detoxing is fundamental to assisting individuals with a number of problems that they may have. Fundamental. Okay. Sharon Theodore says, Dr. Batson, what can be used for children who always getting the flu easily? Silver with mineral formula. Silver with mineral formula is a get through with that. Yes. Especially children who have problems. You know, children always think they have a runny nose, they're always sick, no. Easy to correct. We could do that at Batson and Associates. Okay. Ms. Tyson asked the question, Dr. Batson, I'm told that newborn babies should not be given water before they are 6 months. Your thoughts, advice, please. I disagree. I find 6 months too far. I was actually doing some in-depth research where that is concerned, and I believe at least 3 months. And you would give them little by little to improve, but definitely hydration for babies is important. Some people, I believe at least by 3 months, you should begin some water intake in the body. I am not the greatest fans of formulas, but there are some children, for a number of reasons, they do not breastfeed. You might have a mother who's not actually producing milk because she may not be nutritionally strong. She may not be healthy as she should. And as a result of that, the body is not producing. So in a case like that, there's some sort of supplementation is going to be needed. Yes, we not say no, but of course we need to dot our I's and cross our T's as regards to that. But I believe from 3 months and up, water is safe for an infant. I find 6 months is too long, in my professional opinion. Okay, Miss Anne M. Marie, she said, I asked, what's the cost of the blood analysis? Okay, Miss Anne, so unfortunately, we do not call price on any of our lives or programs. But what you can do is contact us and we can give you the necessary information. You could always provide maybe a contact number, the 314-9975, which is our WhatsApp. That WhatsApp again is 314-9975. WhatsApp for Batson Associates. General WhatsApp is 314-9975. Our Shogunas office, which is head office, is located on the first floor of Money Talks building in Montrose, Shogunas. That number for Shogunas is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Debe is the corner of Ramsey Trace and the SS Erin Main Road in Debe. That telephone number for Davy is 223-7515. St. James is Red Edge Mall, Western Main Road, St. James. That telephone number is 220-8113. Again, that's 220-8113. Ms. Jacqueline Tyson says, thank you, Dr. Batson. I concur. You're very welcome. You're very, that's 6 months too far. Too far, you know. Ms. Hazel Ward says, what do you recommend for recurring UTIs? Well, if you have a recurring UTI, definitely silver with mineral formula. However, what I would suggest, once finances allow you, at least do a consultation.
Yes.
So that we could get some necessary things. We can put you maybe to do some tests later on, that type of thing, to again ensure that you correct the problem in its entirety. That's very, very important.
Yes.
Okay. One of the things too as well, so it's now 18 minutes past 9. So what we're going to do, we're going to actually give you some information. We're going to look at drawing our these prizes that we have here. And of course, I'm going to let Mr. Ramdan help me do that. And of course, we're going to call out the names. Keep in mind, these were individuals that we would have gotten in our offices over the June period.
Yes.
Right?
All
our offices. What are the prizes though? That's one of the things
right.
that
Yeah, so we have for the fathers who can get the blood analysis package. You know, you can be able to win that full, complete executive consultation, MRI scan, blood analysis, and for detox, you're able to get that, you know, without charge. Also, you have an opportunity to win, I think it's $1,000 worth in the products of Batson and Associates. You know, so you could be lucky. So for our clients who would have accustomed coming to us and purchasing products, you could have an opportunity to get some products, you know,
yes,
from us
good
as well. And then Dr. Batson could also
okay. So
get
what we're gonna do is basically we're gonna do 2 of those executive packages, which are of course your live blood, dry blood, magnetic resonance analysis, your complementary for detox.
Yes.
That value is there's a high
really,
enough value.
yes,
That's actually
yes.
in excess, close to about $1,500.
Yes.
So value for your money. So take advantage of that. And of course, the $1,000 worth of products, we're going to actually do 2 of those as well. So it's going to be 4 giveaways tonight, and that is of course for our Father's Day promotion that we had for the month of June. Correct?
Yes.
Right. Keep in mind too as well. Ms. Grace Williams is saying, Dr. Batson, I read in an article that Celtic sea salt helps the water to absorb into the cells. I am using it and it helps with decreasing bathroom visits. Yeah, that's actually going to help because a lot of people have a balance in intracellular, extracellular fluid, which is fluid inside the cell, outside the cell. So that's something that you could pay a very close attention to. And of course, there are a number of things that we could actually do in adjusting one's protocol to have that that situation corrected. Very, very important. So again, those telephone numbers and locations, we are located on the first floor of Money Talks building. That is Money Talks building in Montrose, Chaguanas. That telephone number for Chaguanas is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Debe is the corner of Ramsey Trace and the SS Erie Main Road in Debe. That telephone number for Debe is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. And of course, that office is located on the corner of Ramsey Trace and the SS Erie Main Road in Davie. And we do a lot of things in that South office. So we have a lot of new services coming back to that office. You know, we're going to be getting back off for detox. Also going to be putting in serious things as regards to cardiovascular, rheumatology, clinic, that type of thing. So that's something to, of course, take full advantage of. Okay, so we're going to have our draw.
Oh yeah, so we get Shakila's given us a little draw.
Giving us our
So this would be the one for the winner of the father for the full package, full executive consultation, MRI scan, blood analysis, and food detox.
Okay, so my question is, because as regards to the marketing department, so is it that this is general names that we have here? So we would call a name that doesn't necessarily have to be a male, but the person could pass it on. Is it that way, or everybody inside here?
Yeah.
It's all men
I think
in here.
it's men.
I think all.
I believe it's men.
Right.
Yes.
I just needed clarification.
Because it's the father, so I believe
yes, it's only men inside here. Okay, good.
Yes.
Right.
But if
All right.
I'm also saying if you know,
If you would
decide
like to give,
would like to do that, then
Yeah. No, I was just clarifying as regards to what we
It's
do
your
in that
choice.
regards to
See.
marketing.
who would be our lucky clients for tonight? All right. So the first person we have, and I believe this was at our Shogunas branch. So if you're on the live or so, it's Mr. Michael Curtis Charles. So this is our first winner. But however, I'm seeing that Mr. Charles.
But I'm not going to tell you.
Yes.
So what we're going to do is keep in mind that these prices
Yes.
are transferable.
Yes.
And the reason why I decided to do it like that is because, like, in this particular case, this gentleman came and he actually did his entire package.
Yes.
Good. So, of course, in winning this package, he could actually transfer it, whether it's to his wife,
Yes.
his sister, whoever you want to give it to. That is something you could actually do, right? At Batson Associates, we always try to ensure that it makes sense. Right, you can't transfer because sometimes a lot of persons come and they say, "Hey, Dr. Batson, I want to bring my wife in, but I need you to deal with me first," and that type of thing. So that is also an advantage that you have there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dr. Batson, you could draw the next one for the next blood analysis.
Yes.
Yes. So everyone is seeing.
Yeah, proper thing here.
Yes, nothing is rigged. Nothing is rigged. All right,
nice. This is actually from our Debe office. Nice, congratulations to the office in Debe. And this is Mr. Rajesh Narain. Congratulations to you, Mr. Narain. And again, so that is the package that we have there with our the blood analysis, the magnetic resonance analysis scan. That in itself is something that you will actually take advantage of, full advantage. Okay, so congratulations to Mr. Rajesh Narain. And Annabella be in the house on point. Annabella, say congratulations on your full. What's my Annabella? Listen to me. We are the Annabella. Annabella, I feel like I'm going to give you a Batson Associates jersey here.
Yes,
When they come out of the airport, you could leave the airport with that jersey or a big sun plan in the back for you and a woman's formula in front or something like that. But thank you so very much, Annabella Bay. Come on, guys, congratulate you guys. She's such an excellent sport. Miss Frederica Joseph says congratulations to all the winners. Honey Bay says congratulations to Mr. Narain. Miss Elizabeth Mary says wash hands, wash hands. Congratulations to the winners. Miss Elizabeth Mary, wash hands, wash hands. That's a COVID. That's for preparation for COVID or something. Oh, I like that. So of course, congratulations to our two winners, and those winners, of course, were able to get that entire package, that executive consultation, and that could be transferable. You can transfer that to anyone. Okay, so the next two prizes that we're going to draw here now would be the giveaway, which is the $1,000 in products that we have at Batson Associates. So it's going to be two 1,000 giveaways, and those clients would be allowed to pick the products that they want. If you're an existing client and you might want a nerve restore, you might want a silver with mineral formula, you get value for your prize. Let me put it like that. You see, you can't. It's not that we say we're giving you this, we're giving you that. We actually giving you the opportunity within that scope to pick the products that you want. Can't go wrong. Okay, so
should we have a time frame as to when they should come to get the products?
I think the thing is Trinidadians don't play, because you get anything free and come and check it, because when the last winners we have, them ladies they play a joke, and the next day they in the office the Monday, and rightfully so. Good. Annabella B, you collecting your products? Action answer.
All right. So let's go for the first winner of the $1,000 worth in products. Let's see who is this lucky guy tonight. Oh, so we have another Debe client. Wow. Congratulations to our Debe.
So black is always star, no?
Yes. And this is Mr. Garrett Jute, I believe, from Debe. So you have won yourself $1,000 worth in products from Batson and Associates, which you can, of course, get it at the Debe branch. You can speak with Miss Roma or Miss Budram. Donna.
Yes.
And you could take advantage of those products. So,
yes. Congratulations on your $1,000 worth of lovely products, Mr. Garrett. And
Thank
that's
you, Mr.
courtesy Annabella B. Annabella used the billboard, the new billboard for Batson Associates. I tell you so. Thank you so very much.
So you, Dr.
Right,
Batson.
so this is the last one here.
Last and final one.
Yeah, we fathers always important, and we had to make sure and treat men good as regards to a number of things, especially your prostate. This prostate cancer thing getting ridiculous all the right.
Right.
So this is the last. So what boy? What's my this is the hands guided here. So a Tobago client. Congratulations to Mr. Morris Rochford. Okay.
Congratulations, Mr. Morris.
Yes, Mr. Morris.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I think it is.
Rochford.
Rochford, right?
Yes, Mr.
Rochford. Mr. Morris Rochford. Congratulations to you. That's our Tobago client. So Annabella Bay, watch me. All this billboarding you do here, you see? I push my hand in there and I get somebody from Tobago. You see? That's to tell you. Energy here. All right. So congratulations again to all the winners. So let me just get this. So I just run through quickly those winners. Congratulations on your $1,000 full of lovely products, Mr. Morris from Big Up Tobago. Tobago is in the house. Congratulations to you guys.
All right.
So again, those winners again. Congratulations to Mr. Garrett G. Jute. And this person
he won the $1,000 in the products.
Right? As well as Mr. Rochford from Tobago. Congratulations to you as well. And of course, congratulations again to Mr. Rajesh Narain from the daily office as well. And of course, Shagonas, Mr. Michael Curtis Charles. Congratulations to you.
Blood analysis packages.
Yes. So again, Ms. Vidya Abdul says congratulations to all the winners. Honeybase says congratulations to Mr. Morris. Again, congratulations to you guys. And of course, keep in mind, those open clinic days that we have at Batson Associates, keep in mind as well those clinics as regards to your blood analysis. Listen to me. I was talking to someone this evening because I had a meeting. And one of the persons I was actually speaking to is a client of Batson Associates. They came to us and they were in dire straits and they got some very, very good results. And one of the things that they told me, they said, Dr. Batson, I rate you more than you rate yourself. And as an organization at Batson Associates, we continue to help people to be better and get better because, as I said, your health is your wealth. And it's only when you fall sick or health is taken from you, you really understand how important it is to really take care of yourself. We all have financial obligations and that will never change, but you have an obligation to yourself to take better care of yourself. Take better care of yourself. Sharon Taylor says nobody from St. James or next time. Yeah, definitely. We didn't get anybody from St. James. I know the last time we got all offices. But that was more giveaways that we gave. But Batson Associates always will continue to give as well. Keep in mind we have our pensioners package, which we have not changed. We left that package there. So you don't have any excuse. If you're a pensioner, we know how it is with the money. You can at least come and do piece by piece. We're going to make a difference. As Annabella Bay so rightfully put it, she says, if you think health is expensive, try sickness, right? Miss Brenda John says, congratulations to all the winners. Miss Elizabeth Mary says, congratulations to all the fathers and congratulations to Dr. Batson and associates for being so kind. Of course, definitely.
Guys, stay tuned for our biggest giveaway yet, which is that trip.
Oh, yes, exactly. So what you guys have to do, keep in mind, we'll be finalizing the trip later on, but, destination business involved here. So like us, share us, follow the page, tag 5 friends. Good, very, very important. Spread the word. Annabella Bay says visa approved.
Definitely.
You understand? Miss Paula Rupchan says congratulations to the winners. Honey Bay say one trip. Honey Bay, you need that trip. Honey Bay, I said in Brazil.
What I miss?
Honey Bay say what she missed. Honey Bay, that is the trip that we have. So the trip is there, We just, when we put together everything and the marketing, so we're looking for the people who like it, sharing, tagging 5 friends following the page. We watching and don't feel we not watching.
Yeah.
And right now, let me tell all here, Annabella Bay in the front. I'm telling all here. Annabella Bay in the front. So all here is stiff competition, honey Bay. Get yourself in a gear. Organize your girl. What's her name, right? Cindy Hoyt. Right? We have some serious things taking place here, guys. So it's now 9:32.
Yes.
So we very soon to bring in a Honey Bay say laugh out loud. Honey Bay, you don't want to go Brazil? Or a Dominican Republic or a Caracas? Honey Bay says she weak here. You know, and that's the good thing. And you know something, you know what? You know why I like or why I love what I do? And I tell people it is work, but it is not work. Imagine you could come alive and talk to people. And look at that. We talking, we discussing something serious here, health, but we could still take time to laugh. And that's the human aspect of the thing, right? So God bless all you guys. Make sure and take care of yourself. I hope and pray that you have a safe week next week.
Yes.
And of course, ensure that every time, something you do every day next week to give you better health.
Correct.
Whether it's drink more water, whether it's get yourself a nerve restore, whether it's to get yourself an eye optics formula. To the lady who spoke about the cataract, I am a person, I love people to get results, and I don't like to disappoint people.
Yes.
I love a challenge, We're going to get an eye drop for you, and we're going to fix that cataract. I promise you that.
Yes.
Okay, guys? So it's always a pleasure to be in your company. Keep in mind our open clinic days. In Shogunas, we have our consultants there. We have qualified consultants, experienced consultants. I know a lot of y'all, Dr. Batson is one man. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Oh, let's see what's going on here. They're gray already.
But Dr. Batson, we have dealt with many people, and you would have seen them recently, and they would have been dealing with us.
Exactly.
10, 11 months.
Yeah, there was a client I dealt with in DB. When she came in, she laughed. I watching the file. She said, I see your face looking familiar. She said, don't try that. You never see me. But I honestly wasn't trying that thing. Her face really looked familiar. Right? She said, you really saw me in the office, but I never really dealt with her. But she said, Dr. Batson, I am quite satisfied with the results that I have got. Even though this is the first time I'm seeing you and I'm coming to your establishment or dealing with your establishment for over 6 months. She was fully satisfied. You ask anybody about the service at Batson Associates, we could get better, Because as the senior medical director, I am I don't play with service. Mr. Ramdan, sit down here.
We have a good team of consultants.
Yes.
Myself, Mr. Green, Mr. Vialva, Mr. Bustamante, and we work very, very hard and hand in hand to get you better. Very, very much. So we can make Dr. Batson's workload a little less, so he can focus on other clinics to come to assist you all.
Yeah, a lot of things in the works coming, guys. Okay. So Miss Jacqueline Tyson, she says, Dr. Batson, I recently purchased a book. You are not sick, you are thirsty. Great book. Thank you. Oh, you got the book? Yeah. Excellent book. Excellent. And that's one of my #1 recommendations. It's one of the best books I've ever read, actually. Annabella Bay says, we waited on you in the morning, be on time for your flight week. Mr. Ramdan and the entire team also, everyone in your life. Thank you so very much. She said the book was mentioned by you some time ago. Yes, Miss Tyson, it was. So thank you so very much for that. Miss Marva Crossley Belfast, I already have 1 cataract surgery. Don't want to have another one in the eyes. Yes, Miss Crossley. Yes. So I give you my promise. I'm going to work on that. If I had to bring down 1 eye drop for you alone, I am going to bring it.
Yes.
Okay? Miss Elizabeth Mary says, thank you both for an awesome, informative, and joyful evening. Thank you so very much. Miss Annabella Bay say, have a blessed week all. Miss Nikisha Kelshaw, what time you coming, Dr. Batson? My flight is 9 something, my dear. I think 9:50.
You will see Dr. Batson.
And you will see me, guys. All right. Miss Honeybee says, we thank you guys for much of your time and knowledge. Blessed week ahead. And to all, keep safe. Miss Marva Crossley, she says yes. And she put an exclamation mark. I guarantee you that. And I'm going to say, come, no, I'm coming to pick you up. Okay, I'll take that. So again, those telephone numbers and locations for the Shogunas office. First floor of Money Talks building in Montrose, Shogunas. That telephone number is 222-8161. We have open clinic days every day for the entire week. Debe is the corner of Ramsey Trace and the SS Erie Main Road in Debe. That telephone number is 223-7515. St. James is Red Edge Mall, Western Main Road, St. James. That number for St. James is 220-8113. That's 220-8113. And of course, Tobago is the Triangle Building in Scarborough, Tobago. See you guys in Tobago tomorrow and Tuesday, God's willing. That is the Triangle Building in Scarborough, Tobago. Latoya, of course, always working hard there. A pleasant good evening to you. That telephone number for Tobago is 226-4553. Again, that's 226-4553. As we always say at Batson and Associates, if you think health is expensive,
try sickness.
If you think education is expensive,
try ignorance.
May God bless you guys and do enjoy
care,
the rest
have
of
a
your
good
evening. Miss Petal Flowers says, what is the name of that book? The name of the book is You Are Not Sick. You Are Just Thirsty, is it right? Let me make sure, because I am all. Yes, You Are Not Sick. You Are Thirsty is the name of the book. I'll always get the author. Those are some of the things that we're going to be posting up our website as well. Very soon is coming, revamped, reorganized. We're going to have a lot of things on that for you guys. So a lot of good things coming again. So again, guys, do enjoy the rest of your evening. Miss Jennifer Valentine outside of Texas, God bless you. Have a blessed night and stay safe, guys. Take care.
Take care. Good night.
Until Thursday, remember Thursday, please God, we're back on normal schedule. And of course, Tuesday, we actually have these people, The Promise, Isaac 98.1, The Promise. That's Tuesday from 11:05 to 11:05 to 11:50.
11 o'clock to
11:15. Good.
Bye.
All right. And on Thursday, of course, we have 103.1. Of course, let me say a congratulations to 103. They actually celebrated their 30th anniversary.
Yes.
We were able to pass last night and we were treated quite well. I actually have to remember to put up something for them, wishing them from Batson and Associates, of course. They have been our partners in assisting individuals to be healthy. From the beginning, getting better results. We also want to say a pleasant good evening as well to Miss Ayana Marie. She says, oh gosh, I'm late. We're sorry about that. Miss Lin, good night to you. And of course, guys, look out check out our products. Nerve Restore, Uterine Plus. Ladies who have problems with fibroids, polycystic ovaries, ovarian cysts, endometriosis. Why do you have a painful menstrual cycle?
Yes.
Check out our Uterine Plus as well and our women's formula. So take care, guys. God bless. And do enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care.
Take care. Bye.